Hey guys, give me a sec. I'm posting the link for this live stream in Discord and Twitter. Be right back. All right, guys, welcome to the stream. So listen, hold on. Let me turn my phone off so nobody gets me on here. All right, for some reason my computer's acting up. I don't know if it's my internet or what. Can you guys hear me? Mic check, mic check. Well, thank you, Gino. All right, good. So listen, so I'm going to cover a few things. Sorry if I jump back and forth. I do have a little bit to cover. So, wow, that's weird. All my screens keep going to, I maybe have too many windows open. I don't know. But anyways, so listen, today is the last day I'm doing Lifetime for a while. So if you do want to take advantage of Lifetime, after today, I'm probably not bringing it back till maybe Black Friday or something. So again, if you want to take care of Lifetime, if you want to get Lifetime, make sure you email me through the website. After today, you have to pay monthly for Bitcoin, altcoin charts, stocks, and tutorials separately. So just letting you know that. It says it right up top. If you want to take advantage of it, go ahead. So I'm going to go through a few things here. I have some windows I'm going to have to bring over here. All right. So hopefully these windows stay up. No, they keep disappearing. What the hell? All right, so right here, let's see. Just to recap, guys, and this is a tweet I made on the 19th. So I called the top 65K, called the drop to 30K. See what I'm saying? It just keeps, I might have to restart this or close some windows. Hold on, guys. You have to bear with me, all right? Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Mother tabs are doing this too. But anyway, so listen. So recently called the pump from 46,400. Called the top at 53K. Then a pump to 48,800, which we hit exactly. Topped out, and there we go again. And now I'm calling a drop to 39,200, which we're on our way there now. This chart right here. Let me see. I hate having technical difficulties. That really sucks. This was a chart I used to call the top of 65K. This is the E1 chart. It said we come down where these two rings intersect. This is around 35,000. And then recently, I'll show you this chart here. All these videos that I'm referencing right now, these videos are in the description, so you can go back and watch them. So you notice that a lot of these YouTubers are talking about this fractal playing out. They just recently started talking about, oh, it looks like a fractal's playing out. We might get a drop. I've been talking about this since August 29th, saying that we moved down this previous ring. I expect us to move down this ring and bottom on the 23rd. We're already headed to that target right now. This right here, this is, can you predict the exact price of Bitcoin to the dollar 22 days out? I say yes. This was 2 weeks ago. This video here, I said Bitcoin $10,000 drop on track. This was August 31st. This is where I said to buy in. I made a tweet about this right here. To buy in right here, C1, H1, and at the C1, on the G1, where we made contact with the ring, it would push up. And then this video here, this was September 6th. I said that we were probably going to push up, get topped out at 53K, come down and test the 21-week or this ring. That played out. We topped out at 53K. We came down. We tested the 21-week. And then I said we would push up to 48,500 or 48,800. We pushed up to that point. Right here, this was September 13th. I was saying we're going to push up to that point. But you can see how it played out. I have a few of these up. I didn't really plan this too well. But all these videos are going to be linked. This is a video I was talking about predicting a potential stock market correction. And guys, keep in mind, I'm not just following Bitcoin charts. I'm also looking at other charts too. And people say, well, how can you predict a possible correction with the stock market? Well, you can do that with fib circles. I didn't know about this thing going on with China, but I knew something was going to happen every time we hit a green ring rejected. By the way, this is the Dow. Green ring rejected, green ring rejected. So it made sense when we hit this ring, we get rejected. So let me show you these charts. I'm going to go through them. I'm going to explain why I was expecting this to happen. So far those have played out. So let me show you these charts here, all right? Let me show you why I was expecting this to happen way in advance. And then we'll go through some of these charts on the screen. So let me get rid of the MACD and RSI here. Well, the Doom channel has been pretty damn accurate. Had you been following me, you knew to get in right here to buy in at 46,390. You knew to get out at 53,000. You knew to buy down here around 43,800. You knew it was going to pump to 48,800. And then you knew to potentially get out because it's coming down to 39,264. And I still think that's our target by September 23rd. So, hey, so far every single call I've made recently has been dead on accurate. So you can say what you want. But again, the reason I was confident about this, it was not only this chart. I'll show you the other charts as well. This chart, again, this fib circle is this orange fib circle, this yellow fib circle. It's the same, or the rings, they're the same fib circle. And because this is how I knew of a fractal, this fractal right here, I knew that this was happening before this fractal even played out. And that's because we respected this ring, moving down it. We intersected this white ring. That's why I was saying we would find support, push up, get rejected, drop down to it, and drop down to it again. So this is our target. I do believe at this point we will probably push back up in October. I expect us to have a major correction. And you say, well, how can you know that? Well, let me show you. This is a published version of the Dow Jones chart. I've been talking about this for a while now. I said when we make contact with this green ring, expect a correction with the Dow Jones. This was published on August 22nd. Look what happens when I hit play. We made contact. We're coming down. This right here is September 1st. The second one is October. So it's possible this could go sideways. I expect when in October when we hit this ring, we can get more of a correction to come down. Obviously, if markets are coming down, the US dollar is going to push up. That means Bitcoin's going to come down. So that further confirmed for me. And again, guys, I didn't know about China. I didn't know about all of the stuff going on there. But it told me you can predict events. It's just every time you hit a green ring, you drop. Look, I don't know what's going to happen at this point, but I know that every time I hit a green ring, we drop. So, hey, that was the event that happened. China with their real estate bubble or whatever that's crashing. Let's go on to this next one. So this is the actual chart. I'm expecting when we make contact in October, right here, that we're going to get a hell of a correction. You can already see things are going bad in China. There's news about what the stimulus package. They're going to start somewhat regulating crypto. People have to pay taxes on it. The S&P, this is a new chart I created. I want to see how this chart plays out after markets open. It's going to be about 9:30 is when markets open. Right now it's 9:08. But when I hit play, notice what's happening. See how we're respecting these rings? It did it again. But I'll show how this chart plays out after markets open. And the VIX, I've been telling you, I expect the VIX to move up this ring. That also shows me that we're going to have a correction. I did want to show you the Solana chart. I've been making posts in the community section about Solana. I just want to show you. So I rewound this back. This is the actual chart. This is the published chart. I'm going to show you the actual chart and play this out. Watch how I created this on September 15th. Watch how price respects this orange ring, this yellow ring, and these blue rings. I'm going to play it out. So when I created it was back on the 16th of September. I'm going to hit play on this. Just watch how it plays out with these rings. A lot of people have been saying these rings are random and price doesn't respect them. I just throw them in there. You tell me if price is respecting these rings or if it's just a random thing. Rejected at the orange ring, support on the yellow, rejected at the orange, come down. I made a post about this. This was your buy-in point at this blue ring. We got rejected at this pink ring, pushed up. We got rejected pink ring again. We did push up to this point, came back down. And this is currently where we're at. So with Solana, you can see we came down to the support level. But again, you can see we're totally respecting these rings. We pushed up, got rejected, pushed up, got rejected, came back down, found support on this yellow ring, same one we're respecting back here. Pushed up, rejected, support, pushed up, topped out right here. Again, guys, always look left. You can see this was a lot of supports, right? Support, resistance. So what happens? Well, when you push up to this point, this is likely point to get rejected. So again, that's just showing you can actually predict moves. This was the point you would have bought in. I did make a post in the community section on YouTube and also on Twitter as well. All right, let's get these back up. So I have Solana up here. Just want to see what happens to that. Notice I have two Solana charts, A and B. Notice this is support right now. We're pushing back up. We'll have to see if that breaks. And notice right here, guys, again, these YouTubers make videos every single day. I haven't made a video in over 6 days. I don't have to keep making videos. If you have access to the charts, you know what the hell's going on. If you had access to the C1 chart, when you came down and found support right here, it hit it literally to the tick, and we pushed up 42,526. So that's your support. If this support level breaks at 42,526, well, your next support level below is down here around potentially 37,000, which is on par with what I'm telling you is going to happen. Is that we're going to come back down and we're going to test this target by the 23rd. All right, let me see what you guys are saying, and I apologize for these windows going out. This is really frustrating. All right, hold on, let me put this back. Hopefully it stops doing this. Any chance of you doing the Fib Circle lessons in the course need more clarity on how you apply them accurately? So I did promise you guys that I would start creating some tutorials when I create altcoin charts. The tutorials are just for Bitcoin charts. It's the same method though. The tutorials where I create charts or teach you how to make them use the exact same method, whether it's altcoins or stocks. Sometimes the time frame has to be a little different, but yes, I can make, when I make some more charts, I updated all the altcoin charts, updated some of the stock charts, so I just need to sit down and actually hit record. Sometimes I start a chart and I'll have to redo the whole thing, but I can record it and create some more tutorial videos showing you how to do it for altcoins. Congrats on your call. You called it a while back, but you did call a crash. Looks like we fell and got support. Well, we're going to find support and we're going to push up and then we're going to have a drop, but I do believe that it's playing out. I mean, again, guys, if the stock market is correcting, Bitcoin's going to come down. You can see how much the dollar's already pushed up. And notice Benjamin Cohen, he was just talking about, Bitcoin and charts. You notice now he's talking about the DXY, he's talking about the Dow Jones. Why? because he realizes he has to take into account what's going on with U.S. markets and the U.S. dollar. You can't just follow Bitcoin charts alone. You got to take into account what's going on with the global markets, especially the U.S. stock market. And I knew that there was a potential correction coming, so obviously it was going to follow down that ring on the G1 chart. And again, all these charts are accessible on my website. So if I'm not making a video, you get access to the charts, you load them up, you watch them 24/7, whether it's altcoins, stocks, whatever. How much do we push up from here? Well, I can tell you this. I can tell you that this right here, I made a tweet about this, that this was an important support level right here. This was a key support level of 44,150. So if we push up, that's a likely point to get rejected. So if we push up, this is going to be very strong resistance. And the reason I say this, we bottomed right here on, this was the 7th of September, right? We came back down and tested it again. And guys, that's what I do. I spend hours and hours and hours working on these charts, finding the direction price is moving. So when price comes down, you know exactly where your support resistance levels are. So we bottomed here. We bottomed here again. You knew to buy right there. Had you bought there, you could have rode it up a total of, that's 12%. So look, we broke this support. This was a key support level. So if we push up, a likely point to get rejected is going to be right here. Right here at 44,220. This was your current support, and this was to the tick. The C1 chart, 42,526. So your next major resistance, you can see right here, all of this support. So if we push up, your next major resistance to watch is going to be right here at 46,800. Well, I mean, again, if you want to swing trade, if you have access to the charts and you want to swing trade, you need to use the C1 chart and the H1 chart. That's for swing trading. If you want to play the larger moves, you need to have the E1 chart and the G1 chart open. Notice right here, this is what I was talking about in that video I was telling, or actually my past videos. I said this was the point you buy right here. We found support on the ring at 46,571. I said we would top out around 53,000. That was a lot of resistance. We came down. We tested the 21 week. I said we would get a pump to 48,800. We pushed up to 48,821. And then I said we'd be coming down. So had you shorted 48,800, you'd be doing pretty good right now. And we have about 15 minutes before markets open. And remember, guys, today is the last day if you want to get lifetime. I will bring it back again, maybe Black Friday or something like that. But again, I have enough lifetime subscribers, so this is your last chance. So email me through the contact page if you want to do that. But I am curious to see. I want to see how this plays out. This is a new S&P 500 chart I created. Notice how respecting these rings. It's very possible we're just going to move right down this yellow ring right here. Alright guys, let me see what you're saying here. What price should we enter along? Well, I can tell you this, according to this chart. Hold on, let me get rid of this. So again, my target in the next, today's the 20th. I've been calling since August saying that we will be coming down to 39,200. I can say that the lowest point I think we'll go to catch support will be around 37,942. We'll probably catch a bounce, so you might want to long 39,200, potentially 37,942. I do think we will get a pump, but I'm telling you, after this point in October, I'm expecting a hell of a correction for the stock market. So it might push up, and then after sometime in October, I think we're going to have that major correction. And again, guys, if the stock market is correcting and the dollar is pushing up, Bitcoin is going to come down. And you also need to understand these YouTubers, BitBoy Crypto, Carl the Moon, Crypto, they're talking about, they're making these bullish calls. Bitcoin's going to push up long. There's a bullish fractal playing out. And then all of a sudden they make a video saying, what the F just happened? Why did Bitcoin crash? Guys, they are making a killing off of you losing money. They want Bitcoin to crash. They want you to go long, and they want it to crash because they get paid by you getting liquidated. I told you guys that I would never accept affiliate links for exchanges. I get them every single day. Just so you know, I just want to show you this right here. This was an email I got from, what the hell is it? BitGet. They're offering to pay me up to $8,000 to do an 8 to 12 minute video about their exchange. And look at this. Starting commission, 45%. So that means every time you lose money, I basically split it with the exchange. If you lose, if you get liquidated, the exchange gets half and I get half. So every time one of these YouTubers are talking all bullish, like, oh, what happened? It just crashed. They are happy it crashed because they just made a shitload of money off of you losing money. I could be, signing up using these affiliate links, getting paid all day long. I told you I'd never do it, and I haven't. Because I think it's wrong what they're doing. They're tricking you to get bullish, longing, then it crashes, they get paid and act like, oh, what happened? It's a bunch of shit. The only affiliate link I've ever accepted was at cryptotrader.tax, so you guys would pay your taxes so you don't get in trouble. That's the only affiliate link I've ever accepted. So just think about that when you see these people being all bullish, saying, oh, it can only go up, can only go up. Remember, they're getting paid when it goes down. All right, another window went out on me. This sucks. Maybe I should close some of these windows, guys. Hold on. I might have too much up. I'll just load these charts up as we need them. Yeah, I'm very interested. So the bottom left is the Dow Jones. The bottom right is the S&P 500. You can see we're getting kind of a little small correction for the DXY, but I'm expecting the dollar to continue up, guys. I'll see here, $1 out of 50 cents. Thank you for the 20 bucks. I'm up 6K from shorting your 48,800 call. Thanks, Steve. Hey, you're welcome. I'm glad you shorted it. I'm glad it played out. You guys should go back and watch those previous videos I put out where I was talking about Bitcoin was going to drop $10,000. Look at the comments people left. They were saying the most negative things, saying I was a scammer and I'm full of crap. I was actually trying to show them what was going to happen. Most negative comments. I mean, they're not leaving comments now, but if they would have paid attention, I was just showing a possibility, and you know what? It played out. Well, hey, I appreciate that, guys. Look, I'm not trying to sell out like some of these other guys. I just want to show you what's on the charts. I can be wrong. I have been wrong. I said that it's possible Bitcoin would drop down to, I think it was in July, down to 23,000 or something like that. If we continued down, that would have been the target to buy in. We did not drop that low. We pushed up. I told you if you pushed above 33K to get bullish. We pushed above 33K. We pumped ever since. People say I got it wrong. Well, had we dropped, I think that would have been where you should buy. I just show you where to buy, where to sell. But, this prediction is playing out. I'm glad it did. I hope you guys played it. I mean, there was no guarantee, but I did have a lot of other charts that were in confluence. If you're going to have a correction with the stock market and the dollar is pushing up and it happened to have this ring, well, that just disappeared. This is driving me friggin' nuts right here, guys. Hold on. I'm going to have to close all these windows. So again, your strongest support level to watch on this chart, again, I'm making this very clear. I still think by September 23rd, we're going to be at 39,200. I've been predicting this since August. Your strongest support level below that is around 37,966. I think it's very possible we could get a pump at this point. In October, I think everybody should be out of crypto. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you, based on that chart I showed you with the Dow Jones, I'm expecting one hell of a correction. No, I don't expect it to make new all-time highs. If we get a major correction with the stock market, the stuff with China is actually affecting our stock market. I think everything's going to be coming down. You got a pandemic going on. You got a supply shortage, a chip shortage. They can't make new cars because they don't have enough chips. I think the house of cards is about to fall, guys, and I think it's going to happen in October. Maybe they are. Who knows? It's possible. But again, just be careful when people are being extra bullish, especially those goofy faces they have. Crypto and Carl, those weird faces they make. That's part of the script they get from Bybit. Make the most ridiculous face you possibly can, That's how you know with the ones that are pushing Bybit, because they make these crazy faces, people click on it, and then they say, oh, get your $650 bonus, get your $1,200 bonus using whatever, Bybit or whatever. I mean, if they can give you that much of a bonus, and then they're paying them $10,000 to make a video about it, and they're giving them 50% of your loss, come on, guys. They're getting paid on you getting wrecked. And I'm just showing you the possibilities, what's going on. And I'm telling you, the stock market is ready to have a correction. And if it does, Bitcoin is coming down. How long do we have till market's open? We've got 7 minutes. Yeah, Carl's a special kind of person. But yeah, that is how it played out, guys. I mean, I'm kind of surprised he's played out so well. I didn't expect it. It looked like that's what was going to happen. That's what happened. And again, if you do want to watch these videos, guys, it is in the, I do have these in the description. And this was the chart. I mean, you guys remember when I called the top at 65K? That was a ring right here. I mean, this was a pattern we ran. Make this white. This is the pattern we ran at the time. So most people expected us to push up to 69,643. I said, nope. We're going to get topped out right here at this fib circle. Actually, yeah, I do have a fib circle here. It's locked. But right here at 65K, I said that was the top. And I said we would drop down to where these two rings intersect. And that is how it played out. And I'm telling you also, if you have access to this chart, if we do come down and we bottom at some point and push up, I know exactly where we're going to top out. Right at this same friggin' ring we topped out back here, 65K. If we come down and we find support, even if we come down to 29,000 or 30,000, what if this could be possibly a descending triangle, which is a bearish pattern, right? Something like this. So either way, if we did push up, I know exactly where we get topped out. If we shoot straight up, we'll hit this ring and get rejected. This is at 103,000. Out here is 122,000. I know we'll get rejected because price has been respecting this fib circle going back 4 years. We topped out right here. Right here, 19,000, close to 19,500, right? Look how we respected this ring. Moved right down it. Next ring we pushed up, support and resistance, right? We pushed up to this next ring. It became resistance. So that's how I knew when we got to this point, this is a likely point to get out. And I can tell you if we have a major drop, a likely point to catch a bounce will be right here, around 25,800, because we're respecting the hell out of this orange fib circle. So again, if you have access to the chart, slow the damn chart up. You see it start crashing, pay attention to this orange ring. Depending when you make contact is the price, because it's a ring. The further out, the higher it goes. Same thing if we push up. The sooner you push up, the lower the price. But we were respecting this fib circle. I don't see why we wouldn't respect it later on. So how many of you guys followed my calls over the past, well, I guess almost a month now, 3 weeks at least? Dieter Gutschen, sorry, I can't say your name. But all right, in profit, awesome. I can't wait till the traders get caught evading taxes. Again, guys, don't play around with that. I read something about Coinbase. They did some deal with the IRS and ICE. I don't know why, but they have some contract. So again, and Solana is involved with this somehow. Solana had a run up like crazy. So they're in cahoots with Coinbase, the IRS, and ICE. So just know that. So pay your damn taxes. Again, they will come after you. If you made over a certain amount of money and you don't, when you did your, whatever that form was, you had to write down if you, bought any crypto. Hopefully, if you've made a shitload of money, you actually put yes. I'm just saying, don't take any chances with that because Coinbase by law has to report your profit. Awesome, Grant. Grant, you're in profit. If you don't pay taxes, go to jail. Do not mess around with the IRS. There's no statute limitations with that. They can wait as long as they want, and you have to pay fines and penalties and interest when they finally get in touch with you and say, hey, you didn't pay your taxes. So it's better to be prepared and be ahead of the game. That's why the only affiliate link I've ever had was for paying your damn taxes so you guys wouldn't get in trouble, rather than cashing in on you guys getting wrecked, like these other YouTubers with these ridiculous faces on their thumbnails. Rocks says, Steve, what do you suggest using normal charts or log charts? You don't have to have it in log scale. The reason I use log scale is because I go way back. Let me get this off the screen. The reason I do log scale is because I like to use a lot of data going back as far as you can, and to do that you have to be in log scale. I mean, if you take a chart off of log scale, let me show you this chart not on log scale. It's a little hard to see what the hell is going on without being in log scale. So if I take this off